We're going to be working on a seated hip opener today. Basically, all this is going to do is start to stretch out our hip flexors and our glutes and targeting just that specific area. We're going to start with an easy seated posture. Go ahead and crisscross your legs. Each posture will do for about a minute. I'm going to go ahead and time it so that we know exactly where we need to change. You're going to crisscross your legs, find a nice tall spine. And then you're going to slowly start to walk forward. Just start to feel this in your hips. Hands will go long, head can go in between your arms. So send your focus to your hips. You may feel this in your side bodies. Just an easy way to start our stretches today. Remember to keep breathing through all the postures. The breath can help us get deeper into a posture. With every inhale, straighten out. Every exhale, you can bend just a little bit further forward. Slowly start to come out of that. Come back to a tall seat. And we're going to move into a seated pigeon. All you're going to do is you're going to have one shin parallel to the front of your mat. The back leg is going to go straight. If you can put your seat all the way down, that's great. But if you need a little extra lift, you can always use a block or a towel. I'm going to go this way so you can see where I'm going to put it. Right underneath your glutes. And the leg goes straight. The block or the pillow can go right underneath the bum. We're going to hold this here. A couple variations, you can stay up on your hands, or you can start to slowly walk your hands forward for a little bit more of an intense stretch. Let's hold this for about a minute. This is specifically targeting one hip at a time. And just sink into the posture. Try to keep that back leg nice and straight. Slowly start to come out of this side and move into pigeon on the opposite side. Again, the block can go underneath your seat if you need it. Leg will go parallel to the front of your mat. Block can go right underneath your glutes. And we'll hold. Again, you can take this up top, or you can start to fold it here. If you start to feel a little bit of a tingling sensation in your foot, just back out of the posture a little bit. You want to make sure you're protecting your low body through these stretches. Never go any further than what's comfortable for you. Just sink into your mat a little bit deeper. Always feels good to open up your hips. We tend to hold a lot of our stress in our hips. Hold this for about another 5 seconds. And you can start to come up. Bring your legs behind you. You can push one leg out. Just to stretch out your legs from those poses. We're going to move into something a little bit more intense. It's going to be called frog pose. All you're going to do is start to widen out your legs. Try to get as deep as you can, and then start to just sink your hips back towards your feet. Arms will go out in front of you, and this will hold for a minute. Your chest can go all the way to the floor if you can get it there, or you can stay up on your hands. This is going to feel very intense in your groin area, but it will feel great after we're done. At any point you start to shake, just start to bring your legs in just a little bit closer. Just means you might be a little too far into the pose. Lost track of your breath, start to focus on that again. Big inhale in, big exhale out. Out of this posture very slowly. It is very intense, so try to come out of it very slowly. We're gonna do one more, and this is going to isolate each side. We're gonna put our legs in two 90-degree angles. The front leg will go at a 90, back leg will go at a 90. And all you're gonna do is just start to fold over the front side of your legs. Face this way so you can see what it looks like from the front. And we're just gonna hold. This is a variation of pigeon, but it's a little less intense. These postures should start to feel a little bit easier. Feel like you're sinking into your hips just a little bit more. Go ahead and switch over to the other side. Same thing, 90-degree angle. The other leg will go in front, other leg will go in the back. Nice 90-degree angle in both legs. And just start to slowly hinge forward. We recommend doing these kinds of stretches after a very heavy leg day. It'll keep your muscles nice and lengthened, and hopefully your recovery time would be less. Your mind starts to wander, I recommend just thinking about your inhales and your exhales. Breath is one of the most important parts of yoga. We tend to focus on just the stretches, but the breathing is also very important. Slowly start to come out of this posture. Go ahead and end there. I recommend doing each of these poses for about a minute, but if you need a little extra love, you can always pause the video and hold these postures a little bit longer if you need it.